I love shooting guns, but my all-time favorite style of gun is definitely going to be a concealed carry gun, and the smaller the better. If you can give me a tiny pocket pistol but make it very accurate, you got me sold. But that's hard to do. There's not a lot of great pocket pistols out there that are also very accurate. So what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at the top 5 most accurate pocket pistols. Now, in order to meet this, because a lot of people will consider subcompact or micro-compact pocket pistols, I do not. When I think about a pocket pistol, I think about something about the size of a deck of cards, maybe a little bit bigger, not a lot bigger, but easily can just fit into your pocket of your jeans or a coat, that kind of thing. So a pocket pistol, not a small subcompact handgun. And it definitely has to be, definitely within that pocket range. And I think you know what you're talking about the size of a deck of cards, maybe a little bit bigger at the most. So here's what I believe to be the top 5 most accurate, and that's the big piece, is it's got to be accurate. Pocket pistols. Number 1, the Smith & Wesson MMP Bodyguard in .380. I love this gun. This is my gun. This is what I believe to be the best pocket pistol out there. I'm always incredibly impressed with how accurate this little tiny handgun is, because it's about the size of a deck of cards. It holds 6+1, but you can also get a 15-round magazine for this thing. But again, it's just incredibly accurate. It's never failed me. Every time I shoot it, I just find myself kind of shaking my head, amazed at how darn accurate this thing is. I've seen people carry this thing out over 300 yards and hitting steel targets with this tiny little pocket pistol. It's incredibly accurate. If you have one, you know you love it. Now, what I will say is every shot is double action only. That takes a lot of training. So in order for it to be accurate, you definitely have to train with that double action trigger. But if you do, wow, that thing is accurate. Number 2, the Walther PPK in .380. And now what I'm talking about is the new one made in Arkansas. Not the new Walther PPK in .22 LR coming out of Germany. That thing is terrible. But the new Walther PPK in .380 coming out of Arkansas is, first, it's beautiful. It's clearly well crafted. I believe it's the most accurate Walther PPK ever made, regardless of where it was made or when it was made. And it's also the most reliable Walther PPK ever made as well. I believe that if you own this pistol, you love it. And it's a fantastic pocket pistol. It's a great option. It's the pocket pistol my brother and sister-in-law carry around. They both love this handgun. Incredibly beautiful, great presentation as well when it comes in the box. But again, it's down to, it's very accurate, and it's a great pocket pistol. Number 3, the North American Arms Revolver. Now, a lot of people are going to kind of question a little tiny 5-shot 22 Magnum is what I'm going to recommend, revolver. But the reality of this revolver is first you got 5 rounds of 22 Magnum. That is a great defensive round. I mean, it's not what this video is about. That could be debated. I believe it is. My oldest daughter carries a North American Arms revolver around in .22 Magnum, and I believe she's going to be great with it if she ever needs it. But the thing about this little revolver is that it's incredibly accurate. It's got single action only every single shot. And if you take the time to train with this little tiny gun, this is about the smallest gun that you can get that is effective. If you own this gun, there's no reason you shouldn't carry this gun everywhere you go. Easily fits in a pocket. But when you use that single action only trigger and you take the time to learn how to shoot this gun accurately, you're going to be amazed at how darn accurate this little tiny revolver is. Incredibly accurate, just incredibly accurate. So I definitely recommend, and there's all sorts of different styles. They even make them for your belt buckle. I mean, goodness gracious, such a small gun. But again, it makes this list not because it's a pocket pistol, but because it's a very accurate pocket pistol. Number 4, the Ruger LCR. This is about as small as you're going to get in a .38 Special. It's a 5-shot, and I believe it's a good pocket carrying size for a revolver. I wouldn't go any bigger than this and call it a pocket gun. I have a snub-nose 357 Magnum. I would definitely not call that a pocket pistol. It requires a holster. This could be carried in a holster in your pocket. And by the way, when I say a pocket gun, I say a holster for all these guns in your pocket. But I believe this one can be well done in your pocket. It's a great revolver. It's .38 Special. Do .38 Special plus P, it's going to be fantastic. And I know there's some other revolvers around this size, but the technology that Ruger has put into this LCR, number one, it cuts down on recoil significantly compared to a lot of other .38 Specials of this size. But it's also incredibly accurate, and I think the combination of those two things is going to make the owner of this gun shoot it more and be more accurate at it. And in addition to that, it happens to be a very accurate revolver. So I believe the Ruger LCR is about as big as I would get as far as revolvers go, and call it a pocket pistol. But it's definitely that one. The Ruger LCR is the one I recommend. And finally, number 5. The Walther PPSM2 in 9mm. Now this is about as big as I would get in a 9mm and call it a pocket pistol. But the Walther PPS is less than an inch wide, and that's very significant. That's where it becomes a pocket pistol. When you look at something like the SIG P365, that is over an inch wide, so it doesn't really qualify to be a pocket pistol in my category. So the Walther PPSM2, I believe, fits in that pocket pistol category. But the thing is every time I shoot this gun, I've never owned one, but I've shot one a few times, they're ridiculously accurate. Ridiculously accurate. Anybody that owns a Walther PPSM2 knows exactly what I'm talking about. They're like laser beams. I don't know what it is that Walther does to that particular gun, because I don't think their other handguns are necessarily as accurate, but this one is incredibly accurate. Just a great single stack tiny pocket pistol, 9mm. So there you go. There's what I believe to be the 5 most accurate pocket pistols, and I tried to give you a list of a lot of different options as well as far as calibers and styles. I'm sure there's a bunch I didn't mention. Definitely put them in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.